Egypt launches offensive against Sinai militants, ABC News. Now. Lamar Odom Rehab. Kate Winslet. Toycopter death. Tony Abbott. Pillsbury recall. Robin Fike. Good Morning America. World News. Nightline. 20/20. This week. Sign in. Home. Video. U.S. World. Politics. Entertainment. Tech. Health. Lifestyle. Money. Shows. Math. World News. Nightline. 20/20. This week. More. Investigative. Money. Good news. Photos. ABC News vertical bracket Univision. Live. Weather preferences. Cancel. Set. Home. Video. U.S. World. Politics. Entertainment. Tech. Health. Lifestyle. Money. More. Investigative. Good news. Photos. ABC News vertical bracket Univision. Live. Home is greater than international. Egypt launches offensive against Sinai militants. Cairo, September 7, 2013, AP. By Maggie Michael and Ashraf Sweelam, Associated Press. Egyptian helicopter gunships and tanks pounded suspected hideouts of Islamic militants in the northern Sinai Peninsula on Saturday, in what officials described as a major new offensive in the insurgent stronghold. Residents who witnessed winding columns of trucks and armored vehicles pour into the area said the operation was one of the largest there in years. Meanwhile, the country's prosecutor general filed new charges against deposed President Mohamed Morsi, accusing him of insulting the judiciary, a crime in Egypt punishable by up to 6 months imprisonment. A security official said dozens of insurgent suspects were killed and wounded in the Sinai offensive, which comes 2 days after a failed suicide bombing targeting the country's top policeman in Cairo. Smoke could be seen rising from the towns of Rafah and Sheikh Zayed, and troops set up a cordon to prevent militants from escaping, as others combed the area, he said. The northern Sinai, which adjoins Israel and the Palestinian Gaza Strip, has long been a haven for militants including Al-Qaeda-inspired groups. Attacks have spiked in the area since Morsi's July 3 ouster, prompting the latest army offensive. This is by far the largest operation we have seen and the one we have been waiting for, said Sheikh Hassan Khalif, a tribal leader from Al-Jura, one of 12 targeted villages in the area. Starting today, you will not hear of attacks in army or police checkpoints as before. They either have to flee or get arrested, he added. He said helicopters had been hovering overhead since early morning and had struck 4 cars of militants as they tried to flee. He said that at least 50 soldiers were going house to house through his village on foot, looking for militant suspects. Egypt's official news agency MENA reported that a total of 6 military helicopters were used to strike weapons caches and militants' vehicles in 7 villages, as part of what it described as a campaign to wipe out terrorist hideouts. The army had jammed some communications in the area, and security forces took control of 2 telephone exchanges in order to disrupt communications between suspected militants, it added. The security official also said troops had arrested an unidentified number of suspected militants, but others managed to escape to mountainous areas in central Sinai. In the past, militants used a vast network of underground tunnels linking Egypt with Gaza as a way to escape security crackdowns. However, over the past 2 months, the military has destroyed more than 80% of them, stemming the flow of weapons, militants and goods into Gaza, a territory under an Israeli-imposed blockade. Another tribal leader in the area offered a different account of the operations, however. He called the raids arbitrary, citing one incident where army troops attacked the house of a pro-government tribal sheikh in the village of Al-Bahir. He spoke on condition of anonymity because of fear of retribution. A leader of an ultra-conservative Salafi group in El Arish, Hamdin Abu Fazl, accused the government of spreading false and fabricated reports about targets and casualties in order to rally support from